everybody, and welcome to the last British touring car race of the day. And I'm delighted to say it is indeed live. We are live, and you can watch the British touring car race live as well. It is on ITV3 in the UK, and if you're elsewhere around the world, it's in America as well. I think on Fox Sports. The same is in Australia as well, or Channel 10 or Channel 7. Flick through, find out where you can watch it, and come and watch along, because this is the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. It is round 9 of the season. We are a couple of moments away from the green flag being dropped for the formation lap. So it gives me a chance to tell you about the track conditions. You remember in race 2, which in real time was about 2.5 hours ago. In our time, it was only an hour ago because of having it delayed for race 2. But the track conditions, they're still around about the same. Track temperature is at 19 degrees. Air temperature, 17 degrees at the moment as well. So it's round about exactly the same what we're going to see. 1 point, though, between Ash Sutton in the championship as well and Tom Ingram. Ingram taking victory for race number 2 on the last lap, just from Tom Oliphant. Ash Sutton also, unfortunately, going down the order as well. I've replaced the water bottle with what is literally just a little slither of apple juice to get me through the next half hour of running. But I've had a drink as well, so we're all ready to go. I had a nice glass of apple and water. The apple blackcurrant water juice that you get, that's diluted. But we're almost ready to go. Track is now okay. 3 minutes until we should go green. They've been remarkably good today, these guys, haven't they? Remarkably good in terms of getting them out there and getting the session started on time. We haven't had that many delays, which is great news. But I'll tell you one thing that I'm not looking forward to is the fact that in a second we've got to go over to the live channel, and I hope everything's working, because the scheduled start, as I said, is for 17:30. As well as Megan said as well, hay fever's really bad at the moment, so excuse me for just a second. My word, I need a co-host. I need a co-host. But get in touch. We've got the chat here as well. Open up, ready for everybody as well. Get your comments in. We want to know exactly what you are thinking of the British Trading Cards. If you've been here all day as well, you are a superstar as well to join us, because it is great fun and great racing as well. Reminder as well, that you can join the Discord. That's on the Twitter as well, at Joshua Birch 99. It's in the YouTube bio link as well. I need to get a link tree together. I'm trying to get one down as well coming up. But the marshals are alongside the cars as we look now. We're back on live TV pictures, and it's Adam Morgan, as I said, on pole position for reverse grid from Jack Goff on the first row. A maximum reshuffle of the grid. Now, if you're new and you don't know what reverse grid draws are, basically numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are put into a literal bingo ball. Somebody puts their hand in, shuffles around and picks out a number, and that number starts on pole position. 12 was picked. Number 12 was picked. And who is P12 in race 2? Adam Morgan, which means maximum reshuffle on the grid. Morgan finished in 12th. He starts on pole, which means our race winner, Tom Ingram, from the previous race, also starts in P12 as well. 1 minute until the green light is put on, and we are go for the parade lap. They are roundabout bang on time, actually. I'm surprised, because in the race before this, the mini challenge, there was a long safety car period as well for a little accident down at Clearways. So I'm very surprised we're going to get this one going on time, for once. But this is the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championships, round 9 of the season. They'll do 3 formation laps around the Indy circuit as well. So this is the Indy circuit, not the full-on racing circuit of the GP. No, this is the original Brands Hatch, the one that was first built before they added the Grand Prix loop. So its heritage is maximum. Let's open up then the full graphics for this race. We have our timing tower alongside here, as well as the hashtag for this event, and hashtag BTCC, that's the main one, the lap counter, and the scheduled start time as the green flag flies. And we are underway for the Last race of the day. I wish I could say it's the last race for me to cover today, because after this we've got at 7 o'clock UK time the Grand Prix review as well, and I've got some esports later. So row 1, it's Adam Morgan on pole position. Alongside him is Jack Goff on the first row, maximum reshuffle. Row 2 sees Senna Proctor alongside Aidan Moffat. Row 3, Jason Plato and Chris Smiley. Row 4, Dan Lloyd and Josh Cook. Row 5, Dan Rowbottom, Tom Oliphant. Row 6, Ash Sutton and Tom Ingram. Row 7 sees Tom Chilton and Rory Butcher. Row 8 sees Aaron Taylor-Smith alongside Ollie Jackson. Row 9 is Colin Turkington and Sam Schmidt. If Colin Turkington doesn't score any points here today, by the way, first time since Mondello Park in 2003, he hasn't scored any points. Row 10 sees Sam Osborne and Kyle Boardley. Row 11, Jack Butel and Jade Edwards, now starts 22nd as well. Ricky Paffett's 23rd alongside Andy Neat. Then we get Jack Butel and Nick Hamilton, followed by Jake Hill and Glenn Geddy. And on row 15 as well, we see Stephen Jelly, but no idea why Gordon Shedden is not starting in 22nd place and why Jade Edwards is at the moment. So will I check my grid for that one. Let's give you the ballast. Senna Proctor starts on 9 kilograms. Moffat is on 15, 21 for Plato. Smiley on 27. Lloyd is on 33. Cook is on 39, Rowbottom 48, Oliphant 57, Sutton is 66, and Ingram is on 75 kilograms of ballast at the moment. So, we are almost set then. Forgot to press the mute. For this one. The last race of the day. And yes, indeed, I can see Jade Edwards now starts in 22nd place as well. Gordon Shedden starts 21st on the grid. Alongside Carl Borley. They all move up in position as well. Car 96 has an 8.3 second penalty added to the time. That is Jack Butel, which is why he starts further down the grid. So, revs are up. We'll be ready for a start. It is going to be all action towards the front. There's Jade Edwards now starting 22nd on the grid, looking quite strong. We are hoping as well points on the board for her today if she can get in to the top 15, where points are a must and definitely going to be one. As I don't know what's happened to me in the past hour, but maybe I'm allergic to my house. Oh dear, wouldn't that be funny? I don't know, it's probably just dust being kicked up, but all strong, all's fair in love and war as we are ready to go. Gordon Shedden as well. How much is he going to be angered being so far back down the board? He's 21st at the moment as well on this deck. Shedden has got to get up there and got to challenge here today. Otherwise, it's even worse. He started on the front row in 2 races and has failed to get away in both of them. Poor starts. Now, he is right in the thick of it at 21st. So he's in the prime position for crashes to happen as well. Ollie Jackson just circulating now in the MB Motorsports 48 car at the moment. He's in front of Colin Turkington. This race was supposed to start at 17:30. It's now been 4 minutes since that scheduled time. They've spent 3 laps doing their warm-ups to the grid. And now we can go green. Finally, they need to. They need to get on the action. They need to start pushing. And we need to line up on the grid. Adam Morgan then lines up on pole position. Alongside him is Jack Goff. Then we get Senna Proctor and Aidan Moffat further behind as well. So, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the last race of the day for the QuitFit British Touring Car Championship from Brands Hatch, Indy? It's cold, it's wet, it's windy. Air temperature 17.1 degrees, track temperature 18.9. Cars are ready, we are ready to go racing. Grid formed at the back. This will be the last race until the season closing, where we will be at Brands Hatch. You've got to make the most of it. Soak up this incredible racetrack and get ready for the lights. Green flag in the back. Red lights coming on. Round 9 of the QuitFit British Touring Car Championship is under starters' orders. The 5 red lights are on, and it's go now. Good start again for the pole sitter, but look at that. Senna Proctor doesn't get going off the line. Proctor drops about 3 positions and gets swamped in the midfield. It's Morgan leading it towards turn 1. Senna Proctor, he's now jumping further back, moving up. That's Adam Morgan going up there as well. Morgan defending the lead of the race still. But it's Aidan Moffat holding on for 3rd place as we round Druids for the first time and still keeping 2nd place. Jack Goff, big lock-up, big lock-up. Is that for the race leader? Yes, it was. Manages to hold it on the track, though. Doesn't go off. So Morgan still in there for the battle at the moment. Jack Goff holding on his position on the track. Morgan leads. Goff, Moffat, Plato, Proctor, Smiley, Cook, Lloyd, Sutton, Rowbottom. The top 10 as we finish lap 1 and start the 2nd lap. So a good, strong performance at the moment then as the cars will circulate. Oh, and another big lock-up for Adam Morgan down into Paddock Hill Bend. Morgan is seriously flat spotting those tyres. Everyone's on the medium front and medium rear, and they are still getting flat spotted. It's even worse than I thought as well. Chris Smiley trying to under attack from Josh Cook as well. Cook trying to go left and right. Still can't find a way through. Still can't hold the position. Jade Edwards up into 22nd place. She's bottom of the board at the moment in the timing screens. But it is Morgan with the fastest lap. Unsurprisingly, he got the best getaway. We'll see what it is after this lap. Proctor under pressure. And Proctor's also just got through on Jason Plato. So Proctor keeps 4th. Plato is holding him back as well. Rory Butcher battling with Tom Ingram as they come across the line to start the 3rd lap. Lap 3. And they're all shuffling down. It's Aidan Moffat now who's got the fastest lap of the race. Moffat on a 49.994 at the moment on the board. So that was his result. As Jason Plato going up the inside instead of Proctor. Proctor trying to go around the outside. Coming into Druids. It hasn't worked out. Plato forces him wide as well. Josh Cook coming into battle into play as well. Dan Lloyd, Plato's teammate, just holding off the back of Ash Sutton as well. Sutton in there. Rowbottom, Butcher, Ingham. They're all over the place at the moment, and this is a replay of, and that's up to 2nd place. Moffat has passed Goff. So Aidan Moffat is up into 2nd place. He has passed Jack Goff with a lovely move up the inside, and might I just say as well. So now the battle is on. Hopefully we won't need a safety car and they can keep this race going continuously without any accidents, as that is a little bit close to call between Tom Ingram, Colin Turkington and Gordon Shedden, the 3 old touring car legends together again on the track. And there's more drama further in the front. Rory Butcher, Dan Rowbottom getting in there as well. Tom Ingram fighting between them all as well. And Butcher at the inside. Rowbottom's back down. Sutton round the outside as well. Sutton holding round the outside, holding their positions, holding their angles. And still on the grass as well, Jake Hill making contact with Carl Bordley on the inside. Coming into Surtees, bashing the sides together as well. Sam Osborne looking to go up the inside as well of Carl Bordley. Didn't pay off that time, didn't have the attack, didn't have the right positions. Plato, P4 at the moment. Butcher is attacking Sutton. We go for a replay. And this is on board with Jake Hill. He tried to go for the position. Bordley whacked him onto the grass. Don't think he knew he was there. Hill hits the side of him as well. Who do you blame with that one? It's half a dozen of each, to be fair. Still circulating now. Still attacking. Still pushing. This is great stuff. Flashing the lights there. Senna Proctor wants to get ahead of Jason Plato. Proctor lost 2 places from where he started as well. So, of course he wants to get up there. Of course he wants to fight back. It's not that dark out there. Sun doesn't set until 9 o'clock. Oh, sorry, nearly 10 o'clock here in the UK at the moment. So I don't know why they've got those lights on at the moment. Strong stuff at the moment. Oh, and Nick Hamilton is missing the front left bit of his bodywork on the bumper. It's been completely smashed in. So Nick Hamilton, brother of Lewis Hamilton, having an even worse day than Lewis was earlier on. Still circulating. Oh, Jade Edwards off the track as well, but Ash Sutton now under pressure, goes up the inside of Dan Rowbottom and tries to hold him around the outside. Doesn't. Rowbottom drops back. Sutton goes through. Ingram under pressure as well again. So they're all still challenging with each other. Proctor, fastest lap, 49.101. So it's Senna Proctor with the fastest lap of the race so far. How long is that going to last? How long is that going to stay on as Proctor with that lap time in the BTC Racing at the moment? Lap 7 of 24. Goff now with the fastest lap. Not very long at all, it seems. Goff with the fastest lap of 49.026 on the board. Jake Hill was looking to the inside there. Gordon Shedden to try and make a move. It didn't work. Didn't pay off. Didn't hold back either. So, who's your tip, everybody watching? Who's your tip to win this one? Because we've got Morgan and Moffat close together. They're separated by 7/10, but my tip might be Jason Plato. He seems to be finding some form of grip out there that the others aren't, and he's getting into right positions. I'm going to say thumbs up here at the moment for Jason. Morgan, Moffat, Goff, Rowbottom, Ingram, Oliphant. Sorry, what am I going there? Rowbottom's in P11, followed by Ingram, Oliphant, and Taylor Smith from 14th place. The timing graphics are showing us 1 to 3, then dropping down the order. There we go. Let's go through the field. It's Adam Morgan, Aidan Moffat, Jack Goff, Jason Plato, Senna Proctor, the top 5. Little bit of bumping and balling further back as well, as little bit Jake Hill getting a little bit sideswiped. Boardley trying to go through as well. Chilton and Osborne sighting through them as well. We're on board with Jake Hill. And Ollie Jackson now just ahead. Jackson trying to hold back from Turkington as well. Turkington's gone through. And he forces Shedden off the track. Wow, how Snetterton as well. When they were racing together and Shedden went off the track. Hill now goes through on Shedden. Jackson now, his teammate is directly ahead of him, trying to find a position to go through. Still not paying off, still not working, still can't find the right balance between the two. Here's your race leaders, Jack Goff and Aidan Moffat and Adam Morgan, 3rd to 1st. All closing together. Lap 9 to 24, long way to go in this race still. We're, quarter distance so far? 16, 24. Yeah. 9, 18, 24. Does that make sense? No. Why am I saying it then? 9, 18, 27. Thank you for mathematics skills who just whispered that in my ear phones as well. Butcher now with the fastest lap with a 48.995. Jack Goff on the back of Aidan Moffat still trying to have an attack into turn 1 at Paddock Hill Bend. On to the 10th lap. Oh, he thought about it. Goff thought about it on Moffat on the inside. He didn't. Backed out of it. Respect, because you get the run up Halewood Hill in towards Druids. Yeah, but Moffat knows what he's doing. Defending the inside line as Chris Smiley dives up the inside of Rory Butcher for 8th place. Butcher trying to hold back on the back. Butcher with a 49.995, as I said. Fastest lap of the race so far. And now the steal. Chris Smiley still ahead. Butcher much, much faster. Much, much quicker. Can't see anything at the moment. Fluctuating on the screens. No one really stepping out and saying, oh, this is going to make it the next big move. The British Touring Car drivers tending to be a little bit calm in race 3. Which, oh, saying that, Gordon Shedden has a massive slide and now gets hit on the backside by Carl Boardley. Shedden lost it big time coming through clearways. He lost the rear of the car and then he got hit by Boardley. And now Tom Chilton hitting Boardley. Osborne's coming through. Jelly's involved in that too. Through goes Chilton. Osborne rides the curbs through Paddock Hill Bend. And Shedden puts a foot on the grass as well. Osborne has the inside line. Chilton's got through. Osborne trying to go through on the inside now at the Druids hairpin down to Graham Hill Bend. Oh, we got a bonnet up. Is that Ollie Jackson with a bonnet up? It is. Ollie Jackson's got his bonnet up. It's the latch has broke. So Ollie Jackson is going to have to come in and get that put down. What on earth happened? And this is why Jack Goff is now up into 2nd place. He's passed Aidan Moffat. He's gone through on the inside, coming out of Clearways and Clark Curve, and has slipped up the inside and has made quite an impressive move. So Goff to 2nd, and Ollie Jackson and Gordon Shedden still battling. Shedden trying to get through. How can Jackson see? Oh, and Shedden's hit Jackson. And Jackson's coming in the pit lane as well. That was Jackson trying to slow so he could see where the pit lane was, and Shedden was just too fast right behind him. So track limits are warning as well. Can't see for who because the race control messages haven't loaded up. Give us just a second and I can tell you. Race control, yeah, track limits warning for Gordon Shedden. Going wide at the exit of Paddock Hill Bend, up Hailwood Hill towards Druids. Lap 13 of 24 then. Morgan leads. Goff, Moffat, Plato, Proctor, Cook, Lloyd, Butcher. As into the pit lane is Ollie Jackson, and Jackson is in the pit lane now, and that's even more of a shame. I was hoping for more after a great Snetterton for Ollie Jackson with podiums, even victories at Thruxton. I was hoping for a lot more. Unfortunately, Brands has not gone his way. As we're on board now with Jack Goff. Car number 31. Running now after Adam Morgan. 1.159 is the gap between the two. So, yeah, I'd say Goff has an opportunity to get this victory. Morgan might back out of it a little bit less, a little bit more. I like it. This is good stuff. And if we still circulate, put my glasses on for a second. We've got Morgan, Goff, Moffat, Plato, Proctor, Cook, Lloyd, Butcher, Smiley, Sutton, top 10. Plato holding back on positions as well. Plato's actually now, I'm going to change my answer. He's a bit further back. Thank God for that. Right, okay. Trying to get through as well, just reading text messages as well, saying that the rain's coming down and you can see it. And I said thank God for that, because the rain is still coming down on this track, and we've still got, what, 11 laps to go? Which means we're going to have a lot more fun, ladies and gentlemen. If that rain does come, they're going to have to change tyres or manage it to the end. Do you remember Thruxton back in 2020? The last race there in the summer, midsummer rain, and everything changed. Track limits warning. And black and white flag for car number 1 of Ashley Sutton and car 88 as well for track limits warnings. So they're all having to be careful out there. That's Glenn Geddy, the 88 car, with a penalty. And it's raining. It's properly raining out there now. Finally here at Brands, we've been teased with damp tracks all throughout the weekend. Now this is what we wanted to see. Rain. How good are the touring car drivers? How good can they be? We're about to find out. Morgan's closing in, still leading this race. So let's see what the gap is across the line. Morgan on a 49.2 and Goff for 49.0. So Goff is closing. And the gap is 1.3 seconds as Jake Hill is side by side with Colin Turkington in towards turn 1. And Turkington hits the back tyre of Jake Hill. Hill makes the corner though and gets ahead. So Turkington fighting aggressively out there. That's unusual to see Colin making that type of contact. Still hugging the inside lines at Druids. Rory Butcher still with that fastest lap, and now with the track conditions worsening, he might get that bonus point. So well done to Rory Butcher for that one. Rain now coming down quite heavily out there. Hill's dropped down. I think Turkin has got back past him. Can't see at the moment. Let's take a look. Lap 17 now of 24. So not that long left for the rain to come down. So if it does, it'll have to be quite quick. And now we look at Aidan Moffat. Right on the back now of him is Jason Plato in that Vauxhall Astra. Can Plato find a way through and go onto the podium? Plato's and podiums, it goes well together. Not as well as Plato's and race wins, but give him time. He's been out of the championship for a year, and this is only his 9th race back. His 3rd weekend. Not even halfway in the touring car season yet. It's a 30-round championship. Next time out at Alton Park, I think we will be at rounds 10, 11 and 12. Croft will give us rounds 13, 14 and 15. Right, starting up 18. Ticking them down. Battle for 3rd between Moffat, Plato, Proctor and Cook. 3, 4, 5 and 6 on the boards. And now Morgan is 1.093 clear. So he's over a second clear, but one little lock-up, one little mistake, and it just takes you too far down. It just takes you too late as Proctor touches the back of Plato. So the BTC racing cars coming close together. Proctor and Jack Goff. They're just hitting each other ever so calmly, but Plato got a little nudge there as well. Carl Boardley has been given a black and white flag as well for track limits. And this is Jake Hill getting touched and sliding and whacking back in to Aaron Taylor-Smith. Turkington going around the outside of the pair of them. No, yes, Turkington going around the outside of the pair of them. That was Aaron Taylor-Smith just getting on the wrong side of the track there, touching the back, and Turkington and Shedden went, okay, you boys can play. We will go for glory. Did he actually, Turkington on the outside, did he at least get through on Aaron Taylor-Smith? He did. So Turkington got through on Aaron Taylor-Smith as well, but he got stuck behind Jake Hill. And Shedden as well. Shedden got past Aaron Taylor-Smith as well, as Moffat holding off 0.5 of a second. The difference between him and Jason Plato. Lap 19 about to become lap 20. That rain out there now is becoming heavier and heavier. If it's affecting the track surface, they'll be starting to slide around. Here's Jade Edwards with BTC Racing. She's racing Ricky Paffin as well. All over the back of him. Can Jade find a way through? As we start the 20th of 24 laps here at Brands Hatch. Last race of the day. Finally, long old day. I get a little break now before we have to do the the race review at 7. Race review is at 7, and then at 8 o'clock we're live for the BBB Esports race, the Champion Series. That gets underway at Twitch as well. That's on Twitch, so BBB Esports on Twitch at 8 o'clock UK time, showing highlights from the first race and then build up to race number 9 of the championship. So closing in on the season ending as Josh Cook having an attack now on the back of his own teammate Senna Proctor. Butcher has got that lap bonus point as well for fastest lap. No chance at all that anyone's going to take it away from him, with the weather conditions being this dodgy, which I suppose is the great news that we all wanted to see. Butcher get a point. Helps the championship, helps his advantage as well. Lap 21 and 24. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep everything crossed, because this is what we like to see. Feisty, aggressive racing. Replay. And this is Jade Edwards going on the inside of Ricky Paffin. She's really bumping and balling coming into Jewett. Ricky Paffin's closed the door. Jade's forcing her way through, and she's got through. Jade Edwards has made a move on Ricky Paffin up to 26th. Great move there from Jade Edwards. That's now Ash Sutton on the back of Chris Smiley over 9th place. Now, Sutton has 66 kilograms of ballast. Smiley only has 21. So he's closing in. Now, lap 22 of 24. 3 laps to go, including this one, in round 9 of the British Touring Car Championship at Brands Hatch, Indy. Will be on the Brands Hatch GP circuit for rounds 29. So for rounds, what was it? 28, 29 and 30 of the championship. We have another 6 tracks to visit. A return to Thruxton as well. Alton Park, Croft, Knock Hill, all still on the calendar. We've done Snetterton. That was round 2. Delight to get there as well. On the weekend when it was just the touring cars, I'm delighted that we could just nip in and go, excuse me, can we have this one? Lovely, thank you. Actually, I've also just thought if we do get to F1's touring cars as well, that means that Megan will have to take W Series completely on her own. Maybe that's worth it, thinking about it. If you don't watch us for the W Series, Megan, the lead commentator on that one. As Gordon Shedden, again, wide at Padicle Bend. Not having the best of luck there today. He's already had a couple of track limits warning for that error. Jake Hill holding off Colin Turkington. As Adam Morgan, this has been a bit of a lackluster race 3. I apologise. Race 1 was amazing. Race 2 was mind-blowing. Race 3, it's been a reverse grid, which is not delivered. Conditions hampering as well. Sorry for that one. But it's a nice race to end it on, I suppose, today. Last lap of the race. Can anything explode? Big off into the gravel. That was Senna Proctor throwing up loads of gravel. So it is going to explode on the last lap. That's great news then. As Jason Plato tries to get through on Aidan Moffat for 3rd place. It's his last chance to do so. Plato looking for a move. He'll have to be at Clearways now. He's out of Graham Hill Bend. Clearways and Clark Curve, the last 2 on the track to make a position change. Rain coming down. It hasn't affected one man. That man is Adam Morgan. Plato hits the back of Sutton. Plato's going on the inside of Moffat. Plato going for third at the line. Has he done it? Adam Morgan wins round 9 of the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship. Second is Jack Goff across the line once again. Just like we saw at Snetterton and at Thruxton. But this time Moffat can stop Plato. Plato fourth. It's Moffat third. So it's Morgan winning round 9 of the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship. Jack Goff is P2, followed by Aidan Moffat, Jason Plato, Josh Cook, Senna Proctor, Rory Butcher, Ash Sutton, Dan Lloyd, and Chris Smiley rounding out the top 10, followed by Dan Rowbottom, Tom Ingram, Jake Hill, Colin Turkington, Tom Oliphant, Gordon Shannon, Aaron Taylor-Smith, Tom Chilton, Carl Boardley, Sam Osborne, Jack Butel, Jack Butel, there was Stephen Jelly, Sam Schmidt, Glenn Geddy, Andy Neat, Ricky Paffett, Jade Edwards, Nick Hamilton and Ollie Jackson did retire from the race and he was out early on as well. Adam Morgan wins round 9 of the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship. Add that to the list of different winners in 2021. It is growing. 9 races, 6 different winners. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right. That's us done then for the British Touring Car Championship here today. And as you can see, Adam Morgan winning round 9 of the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship in that BMW. Another great race for 2021. But let's just take a look at the calendar now then. As we leave Brands Hatch, the next time we'll be back is in a month's time. The British Touring Car Championship now takes a month off. We will be back on the 31st to the 1st of August. So we'll take all of July off, basically. We now go into a summer break. Okay, just like in MotoGP. Don't know why that's bad news. That's great news for me. So we'll be back on the 31st of July and the 1st of August for more action for the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship. That will be coming to you from Alton Park as well. Not bad at all. My thanks for all of you for watching us here today. We will return in a month for the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship. Exactly a month at the end of July and the first weekend of August for when we go racing at Alton Park. But I'm going to give you the driver standings. No, I'm not. They've gone. So I'm sorry about that. They've gone. ITV changing their minds as quickly as anything. But my thanks to everyone at home for watching. We will return for the Quidfit British Touring Car Championship from Alton Park in a month's time. Bye for now.